Hello everybody, welcome back to Thea the Awakening. So I'm trying to build on some early successes and boons that were given. So just on a quick recap, basically, in town is flourishing quite well. Got a decent amount of people, ended up getting a huntress just out of pure luck. Got a medic in town, which is good. Some warriors, or a warrior, some gatherers, a crafter, which is and then a dwarf smith. How the hell we ended up with a dwarven smith, bloody hell, smith, I'll never know. That was just perfection in terms of good luck. And we've got some pretty decent resources. Already got enough granite and, well, gold to build a fairly decent watchtower, actually. Can I build a watchtower already, or did I not? I didn't research that. I guess that's the next logical step, isn't it? A watchtower. But then... I don't know. Hang on. Steel would be good for some good starting material. Iron... Gold... Spider silk's pretty important, but no. I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna say a watchtower. And I'm gonna get someone on building that now. Okay. So, first things first. Granite. Gold. And then, well... ordinary wood. 3 vision plus 1 attract dwarf. 3 vision plus 1 attract dwarf. You know, I'm okay with that. That's fine with me. My dwarf smith friend here can get on that. Alright, excellent. Watchtower's underway. Now my group here, we're gathering food. That's a bit of an understatement. I think we really need to get more food. Although we are starting to build up a bit of a stock of it, which is nice. Yeah, let's build up a bit of food stocks. I don't think we're in a particular rush to do anything right now. There's no quests that stand out.
An unusually big and strange-looking black rooster was seen perusing your village barn. You suspect this may be a cropsy, a domesticated field demon who can bring great fortune to its host. But beware, if it deems you to be a bad farmer, it may instead damage your crops or play nasty tricks.
It's a coin flip.
The cropsy seems happy with your work, and so your people bring in more crops from the fields, and your gardens give more fruit.
Great, more food. And some herbs, which is really helpful. Bit of a lucky start. Well. No, they're not really carrying anything that's too ostentatious in weight-wise. Alright, I think that's enough sort of milling turns right now. Let's pack it up and then move south. Just as a quick reminder... No, open it up. There we go. Ah! Not what I wanted to do. There we go. Yeah, you have like the tiniest of swords and then not much else. Can you not wield this? 1 more damage, a bit less shielding. Maybe not worth it. -2 damage. Alright, yeah, so I guess that sword is kind of useless to me at the moment. Right, what have we got in here?
You stumble across some ruins of an old city.
Another city!
One of many buildings you tirelessly searched through contains a closed stack.
That's alright. 1 sword's not a bad start. Let's head south. Enemies? Ugh. Okay, let's go. It can work. It's gone wrong. Oh, it's gone so capitally wrong. Alright, Darwin, you're in first. That's a hooking rat and a wolf. Oh, dearie me. Can we get some extra shielding on him, please? I'd really appreciate him not being dead. Okay. Okay, that'll have to do. There's actually rather a lot of them here, isn't there? Confused me. Less than ideal. I have 2 cards to play. Can we counter a tactic to get rid of one and counter tactic to get rid of another? I just want rid of the cards more than anything so that we can kind of make this easy on ourselves. Okay. Well, that's how it's gonna go. Wounds will be taken. Da. Yeesh. You haven't been the brightest when it comes to defending oneself, have you? Okay. Well, we've taken it. But, oh, we've got some pretty heavy wounds here. Someone may die. Alright, that's fine. Throw up my defense. First action. You have a really good chance to give someone first action. In fact, probably the best I need. And you decided to do that. You absolute douche. Alright then, well, it's time to wipe it out. Let's go. Gets to attack first, it dies, then the wolf dies and we win. We've got a bleeder. That armor is good though. Can you guys rest up? Good. I might as well gather some wood while I'm here. Never hurts to have some ample supplies. Okay, Darwin. Oh, Derwin, sorry. Do not die, please. I'd rather not have a loss this early on. Right, equipment. How heavy is that new armor? It is 320 in weight. Oof, that's heavy. Then again, it's better than that. So, yeah, I guess one of our warriors can get more armoured up. That armour, 10 armour overall. It's not the best. Does need to be better. You may just have enough weight to take. Ah, you can take it. Good. Handy. That's a little bit more in the way of armour. And he's alive! Still not healed up, though. We're staying here for like 3 or 4 turns. Alright, there's a research point. Now I'm going to keep the research points at this stage and then save up for scaled leather since I'm so close to the new. Right, that has drastically increased what I can see around my village, and that's permanent. So I can constantly see all around this area, meaning that I can safely gather wood, grain, vegetables, and mushrooms, meat, nuts, coal, dark wood, exotic fruit down there as well, that's handy, and some string. We have a lot of food sources around, so that's good that I know that that's all there and that's all safe. It's only drawn my attention to the Spider Queen and 6 malicious spiders. It's a big pack. That pack of unliving isn't the biggest threat in the world. Everyone's healed up, pack up camp, and let's head this way. That looks kind of important. I don't know what they are, but they look like they're useful. Are they literally just plants? There's no advantage to them? At any rate, doesn't matter. Right. First things first. That takes up 3. Fine. Head over there.
stumble
search.
across some ruins of an old city engulfed in
Another
mist.
old city.
You search the ruins and find an interesting building to explore, but it seems
Aha. That's another, yeah, Utopiek and warped snakes. Didn't I just get over this? Oh, that ain't good. Natsuka's got no armor. Alright. Okay, you're up first. I don't have enough to shield you, but I can if I need to. Okay, we have a warped snake and the Utopiek straight out. Right. It didn't do anything. Well, shit. Right, well, I'll take what I can get with that. First action, the Utopiek, huh? Well, whatever. And hopefully that'll be the safety net that I need. Confuse and play. Everything's confused, so I get a free first pass. Right target. We've pretty much got this. Without any incident. Flawless.
You search the
Nice.
buildings and discover
Holy
a supply
crap,
store
okay,
still
this is good.
intact.
15 damage on an axe, 2 more scaled leather, a crossbow, which is very bloody handy this early on, amber, vegetables and steel. Happy with that. Very happy with that, actually. How heavy is the crossbow? Light enough that he can use it. But I would rather give it to someone that can really make good use. There we go. That axe, on the other hand, what weight is it? 200. I mean, it's 9 damage blunt. Or 15 damage raw. That's a hell of a lot more powerful. And then you... Damn it. It's too heavy for him. You need to get more strength, pal. You're pretty much useless to my party right about now. Alright, I've got them where I want them. Let's gather up food. Exotic fruit. Actually change of plans. Because I don't really have that much in the way of gathering capability. Right, the unliving. Villagers idle, production. Okay. Harvested some extra food. Right.
One of your people has a particular talent for teaching. Kids and adults alike find it easy to learn from them.
Damn. Teaching us how to actually speak better. Linguistics or folk knowledge?
One of your people becomes more skilled at speech.
I'll take speech. Social challenges are a lot better than folklore-based ones. And a lot more common for social challenges to pop up. Right, do they have... Production complete. So that means they're one turn away from harvesting then. Yeah.
A figure,
Alright.
clad in a ragged dark green cloak, slowly approaches your party. As he gets closer, it is clear he is barefooted and carries nothing more than the clothes on his back. Seeing your party, the figure takes off the hood to reveal a gaunt, tired face of an elf. with his blackened, sad eyes looking straight through the souls of your men. Despite the evident sickliness, there remains an air of grace, a whisper of bygone beauty in the forgotten ancient creature. He stretches his arms before you in a gesture of peace, but does not speak.
Well, I'm going to try and talk to him.
You approach the wanderer, mimicking his sign of peace. You speak up. "This is a dangerous road to be roaming on your own, sir. Are you all right?" There is no reply from the figure, and so your men make another attempt. As they get closer, the elf steps back and waves at them to stay away. The elf shakes his head in response and bows slightly to say thank you. He starts moving again, but you see that his pace is very slow, as if every step is a measured effort.
I'm going to be a philanthropist and give him a
The
bit of
elf
food.
seems uneasy when you approach with the supplies, but when you place the small bag before him, he musters up a smile and bows once more in thanks. He takes the bag and closes his
Blessings
eyes,
of attractiveness.
making a hand gesture towards the skies, the earth, then the ground. You recognize this as the symbol of the cosmic tree. The figure moves away from the party, his step clearly made lighter by the kindness of your men, and some of you feel a strange energy run through your veins.
Alright, cost us a little bit of food, but if we come across a social challenge, then it's all good. Right, wait. Did I not break camp with these guys? Ah, whatever. One more turn. Alright, break camp. I'm gonna head back to base with these exotic fruits. How much do I have in the way of exotic fruit? 40 exotic fruits. Those could actually come good if I can get them into a pasture or something. Right. 41 logs, I don't need all those. Let's drop some back. 25. Put that back. Scale leather. Put all the wheat in. The exotic fruit I don't really need. Weapons. Put them back in. Put that back. Right, that seems to be everything that they need to take back. So, that leaves me with these. Give the expedition up to 150 in the total. We've cooked greens. I mean, we have quite a lot of food in the village now, which is good. Yeah, that seems to be the next best bet. They ran out of these, didn't they? I need to tell them they can eat them again. Right, expedition, equipment. There we go, you can eat those, and you can eat the mushrooms, like I care. Right, onward and outward, up to the north, because frankly we've spent a bit too much time in the one little area we have.
You travel through the plains until you discover a deep rift in the ground. When you look down, you see a vast area filled with rubble. Amongst the rubble stick out some enormous ivory bones of a dragon.
Ooh, dragon bones.
You notice that the rocks move unnaturally, and you soon realize that these must be rock trolls. You can either use the element of surprise and fight them, or try to sneak past unnoticed and collect some bones.
Do my group have any good stealth skills? Literally none. 1 point. 1 point. 1 point. 15. I have one person that's good at sneaking. I'm just gonna not. You know? There's a time and a place for that. Now is not it. Yeah, let's go up this way, actually. I haven't been this way before.
A small group of refugees is seen travelling near your village.
Oh.
The people look scared and worn out, but they do have some decent-looking fighters with them. An older man walks up to you to speak.
We are not looking for trouble, nor do we seek anything from your village. We would have chosen a path more remote, but this one seemed easier for us to travel. Our home was taken by an orcish clan, and we now travel south to seek our fortunes elsewhere. Well, we tried to fight, but failed. and truth be told, we stayed put for too long. But you know what? These brutes, they killed a bunch of our people and took much of our goods. So if you want to try and beat them, be our guests. We had a sizable lumber mill and a small quarry, so not only will you avenge our people, you'll be well rewarded, you know.
Huh.
Our pleasure. The road will be lighter knowing that revenge may be at hand. Well,
Yeah,
I
I
seek to find my roots and return to a homeland long forgotten. But I cannot speak for all my people. Speak to them if they want. I will not stand in their way.
Alright. This is probably a bad idea, but I'm gonna try and talk to them. I mean, we are far from the best talkers, but... well... we may be able to talk them out. Maybe. How good are the scavengers at speaking? Not the best. Alright. Support, shield. Right. Let's just play some offensive power. And then when they play what they've got left... huh, they're actually good talkers. Well... I'm just gonna casually... try and take out as many of them as I can. And then leave them with only one. Right. So... just get in closer. Let's try and out-talk them. We might actually do it. Persuaded. 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 Yeah, this has gone too well, almost. Yeah, we persuaded them. Alright, we get
At
people.
first, people shake their heads and murmur. Most turn away from you and start preparing for the road, but one mother comes up with her twins. I will not stay. I must go where my forefathers take me. But my children are too small to survive the road and its perils. Please, take them in.
We don't want children, we want healthy adults. Sure, they'll be
Seeing
raised
you
as our
taking
own.
the twins, a couple more parents leave their kids for your care.
Okay, I'll take in the children. They'll grow up to be industrious additions. It's far from the most ideal result, but 4 kids are quite a considerable boon. People are hard to come by, even when you've got the attract people skills in your village. Well, children don't seem to appear very often. Nonetheless, people seem to have flocked to this village. I've gained an extra gatherer, a huntress, and by sheer luck, the dwarven smith, who seems to be way too OP. Everyone leveled up. What do we got? Health, health, strength, sturdiness, health, strength, and craft. Alright. Not bad. What about in town? Yes! Health, gathering, which is freaking desperately needed, so thank God 2 of them got that. Will, speech, will, tactics, 2 health. Yeah, you know what? I'll take that. It's good. Yeah, go around. Is that more coal? It is, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, that's fine. I have research. I have enough for scaled leather. I'm going to research scaled leather then. Can we go at the top of a hill so we can see a little further? Ah, wait, it's dusk. We can't see much at all. Right. Well, in that case, can I move my people back to there? Ooh, hang on, what the hell's that? Oh, it's the cosmic tree, I think. Yeah. Don't know why it was glowing orange. Might be an enemy in there. Anyway. Right, let's see. What do I need the most? Tell you what I'll do. You on nuts her in there. Put you on wheat. Right. We can gather wheat and nuts in 2 turns. Might as well just stick to gathering overnight. Hey, there's my 1000th turn of the game. Hard to believe, seeing as though I've only played like 3 playthroughs. Alright, well, since they'll have started gaining more in the way of nuts and wheat, I'll keep the wheat back, because that's a good building material. Ah yeah, wait a minute, I wanted to have a look at a pasture made out of dark wood with exotic fruit. And how's that work out for us? +1 add food, +2 attract human. And if we change that up to normal wood and wheat, we get +1 +3. +1 +3. Nah, I want the +2 add food place if I can get it. But that's not always going to be an option. I like having the view from around my town, because it gives me a notification when they're coming. Shame that it doesn't let me see exactly what's in there, just 1 bear, 2 wolves and 4 others. Because there is no way to actually dive into what the others are, is there? Okay, well, 67 turns of food. What? How? Oh wait, that's the town. Yeah, I was just gonna say. Further rest. 24. They're going towards the town.
Thea is not an easy place to grow
Warrior.
up, but alas, grow up we must.
Medic.
One of your children has matured into a young adult
A
and is ready
medic.
to join your
This
village
is back
and
in
rename
town
Thea.
where they have a medic though, isn't it? Yeah, the town have a medic. A
Becoming
gatherer.
medic is an important rite of passage.
I need a gatherer in town, one way or another. Am I out of vegetables in town? Guess I need to sort that. Anyway, you have 5 gathering. Cram them onto that. Right. It's daylight. Okay. Wheat. Wait. They're not gathering nuts as well? 1 turn and 1 turn. Right, rest for another turn, gather what we need, pack up and keep moving. This way. More exotic fruit. Handy. Looks like this goes off to another seafront of sorts. I'm tempted to backtrack and then go and fight the beasts, but I don't really need to. Oh, hang on. That's a resource I kind of need. Divine quest starts at a ruin. Yeah, let's set up camp here for a bit. I want all of the straw they can get, so I want everyone gathering that. They're still behaving out there. Hey, we got another villager. What? For real? Are you kidding me? Off the +1 attract dwarf, we got another dwarf. 7 speech, 7 intelligence, 29 strength, 1 sturdiness, 38 damage, 5 shielding and 21 armor. Really? You gotta be joking. What is it with this village and dwarves? Is that all he's got? Are you not equipped with armor or anything? Man, he doesn't have any. Yeah, he doesn't have any gathering skill, and he's not a particularly skilled craftsman. But at the end of the day, he's probably more good as a warrior than anything else. How's your weapon? You're a dwarf smith, and that's what you've got. 9 and 5, a blunt great sword. I'm actually going to break down that rib cage. Rib cage, 2 for bad quality. Dismantle. Gets dismantled into bones and malachite, so hopefully I can get some out of that. Right, okay. So yeah, we got 2 dwarves back at base now. That's just insane. 2 dwarves. It's not like I really needed them. I mean, I'm grateful for them. My population's in a massive boom at the moment. 17 people already. Bloody hell. Gathering straw. Home's getting a bit dangerous. Oh, hello, who are you? A Baba Yaga and hulking rats. You're coming towards my people who are camping. 2 lots of straw. So how much straw have you now got? 28. Can you pack up and then go and attack this Baba Yaga? I don't like him being here. Yeah, let's just get in a straight up fight. I'm not one for getting into straight up fights very often, but... well, frankly, I just want rid of the Baba Yaga. You cheeky son of a... Alright, well... pound shielding. Okay. That's how I'm gonna play this. First action. Play an offense card. Weak. Counter offense to remove 1. Play. And then I just wait for the last card to pop out, which is going to be worthless. And then play what I want. Let's go. Baba Yaga's been crushed. Don't even think they've pierced our armor. Yeah, we're done. I think we're perfectly... yeah, unscathed. Great. I'll take the heavy fare brigandine, the food. Well, I mean, the food could be better. But whatever. It's done. And what's done actually gained me some useful resources. You have just given me some dragon leather. Close to home. I have one thing to say to that. Thank you. Refugees. That's where the village is? With the orcs in it. Didn't want to go that close to that. Tell you what I'll do. Okay. Tough bats, deformed bats. There's a lot of monsters around my home. Ah! That can't be good. No. Back to base. Not yet. There's a time and a place for that. It isn't now. Right, well, straws are burnable, but I want it back in town. Seaweed as well. Seaweed cookies. The armor. Now the armor I'm pretty sure I can use, because despite being heavy, is like no weight at all. Right. Now. Right. Equipment for the town. The gatherer that grew up. 4, 5 and 2 poison. Hey, if you can take the sword, you take the sword. You know, that black sword that we have, the one made out of dark wood, I'm not a fan of it. I mean, it could be better, so guess I have to break it into pieces. Right, well, anyway, the Dwarven Smith. Give him the hammer. The silky vest. I mean, it's at least some form of armour for him. Although, does he really need that? I think she kinda needs it more. There we go. That should do it. Yeah, decently equipped. You really do need armour as well, though, don't you? I mean, if I hadn't been so hasty in destroying that crap shield, I'd have given that to you. Armour. Okay, yeah, armour's in, like, dire need. Do I have a research point? No. Kinda need to research spider silk. Or get some string and just make some basic stuff. Right, my people are back here. Right. One Dwarven Smith. Bit of a weird move, I know, but that's what's happening. And yeah, let's toss the wheat back to the village, toss the nuts back to the village. And all of the meals can go across to the expedition now. Head out, wait.
You travel along the beaten path, through the dried-up plains that remain a constant reminder of Thea's sad fate. From a distance, your scouts spot a small campfire and report that there is a lonesome old man sitting there. The scouts have confirmed that there are no other creatures to be seen, nor does the old man hold any visible weapons. In fact, they report only a small bundle and a stick. You approach the campfire, and the old man is just as the scouts reported. Old, ragged, with none else than a small bundle and a walking stick. He is, in fact, lying by the fire and clearly very weak. He looks at you, scared, and holds out his arms.
Please don't hurt me. I have nothing worth your ire. You can search my luggage and you'll find naught more than some water and stale bread. If you want it, it is yours.
A glance at the bundle confirms
Poor
that
guy.
it could hold little more. You examine the man and find no physical wounds, but it is clear he is dying, probably just from old age. The old man smiles and bows his head.
Thank you. It is not often you see kindness these days. My story is nothing if not predictable. I had people, they died. I did not, and so I have been walking Thea alone, looking for ways to live. I'm too old to settle in a new place. In fact, I have sat here waiting for death to take me. So you see, you truly have nothing to take from me. But because you were kind, here, have this map. It may lead you to some treasures that are beyond my grasp.
With his last words, the old man falls quiet and closes his eyes. His breath becomes shallow, and you think his time has come.
Yeah, sit with him
Among
to
a
the
lot
end of his
useless
life.
rubbish, you discover a few gems and a map with a location marked upon it. It's not too far from here.
Some seaweed, some herbs, and some topaz. You know, that's not exactly the worst for a bit of human kindness. I'm getting rid of those damn beasts, though. Although those ones are more... or have more potential to be a challenge. Tell you what, let's see how easily they take down this. Best way is just to attack them straight up, because I don't really have the tools to do anything other. It's far from the best hand, but I'll keep it. Opponents move first. It's the wolf. 15, huh? That's troublesome. But I'll deal with it. Try a counter tactic? No. Risky putting the medic in second, but I'll do it anyway. Next up is a hulking rat and the bear coming in confused. Support the ally. I only get one card to play for this. This one. We may end up with some wounds here. Alright, I tell you what, I'll counter tactic to remove. And then I'm going to play piercing damage. And then next turn I'm going to play a bit of shielding. Right, shield. Get closer. And... well, next turn I can shield him as well. Yeah. Probably for the best that I drop a bit of shielding on the dwarf. And then we go to the fight. Oh, this is gonna be... actually, no, it's not bad. We took care of it. Minimal wounding. No wounds. Huh. Lucky. Alright, well... a book of wisdom for 1 intelligence made of elven wood. Huh. Recycling that might be more useful, but we're in need of stuff like that right now. Alright, so it was still a challenge. The bear was powerful, but we can still do what we can. Yeah, if I send them up to there, they have 1 movement point and can actually make camp for the night. Collect... coal at 252. Bloody hell. I can't harvest the coal for 4 turns even with the max number of people on it. I mean, it'll be worth it. So let's try and gather some. They're making their way to close. Yeah, I don't like having them close. One thing's for damn certain.
Place to grow up in, but alas,
Another
grow up
medic
fast.
promise, huh?
One of your children has matured into a young adult and is ready to join your village and rebuild Thea.
Nah.
Becoming
Another
an adult
gatherer,
is an
please.
important right.
I know I'm kind of making all of my villagers gatherers, which isn't really giving me the best in the way of... well... it just isn't making my people the strongest, but... ah, they attacked us. Guess we have no choice now. Yeah, you know, this is the kind of reshuffle hand you get. Okay, I'll live with that. But damn you, Dwarf Smith. You have no skills whatsoever. Right. You're up first. Take out a card. They still have 6 left in their party. And they're playing them at rather an alarmingly large rate. You can provide some extra shielding, which is enough. You can provide yourself with a lot of power. Alright. And that's how this is gonna go. Yeah. Drop them in. Drop them in, shield them, and then drop in the dwarf on a get closer order. Because having him in the tactical hand is near useless, but all I seem to get. Well, time to just cut through them all, I guess. No wounds have been taken, and it's over. Alright, that went better than I thought it would. That's really terrible. Just break it apart. And if I happen to get elven wood out of it, which I did, then just be thankful for it, I suppose. How are we doing on the gathering? 2 turns. I can hold up for 2 turns. I don't think there's any major threats around. Right. Back to the village to deposit the resources. There is a little bit of milling when you only have 1 group, but I think I'm nearly ready to take out a 2nd group. Be a risk dividing them, but what more can I do? Food-wise, that can go back to town. Ah, wait, the heavy fur brigandine. I haven't assigned that to anyone yet, have I? Is anyone in need of armour in this team? Actually, hang on. Can he not wear this? Damn it! Slightly out of his weight range. Fine. Put it on the dwarf. Right. Nah, I think a jaunt out to get food is kind of necessary. Oh, they're really gonna come this close to us now? Really? Fine. I'll leave it. Either group can kill them. If they attack us, that's their problem. For now, I would really rather just get what I need from this. Right, that'll do. Right. You can eat the vegetables if you want them. Not like I'm gonna mind if you eat veg. Though we do need to take them back to town. Hey, another new villager. Scavenger. Okay, never had a scavenger in my own party before, but they're jack of all trades-ish. Not particularly good at anything, but they have small range skills in everything they do. I also believe they get some kind of extra passive bonus from just, well, existing, really. Anyway, if I put on 10 exotic fruits and said scavenger, who has actually arrived to us with a sword that's pretty terrible, but, you know, needs must, and we'll take what we can get. You don't really need firewood. Right.
As you look around and admire the world, you see something of interest in the distance.
Thank God it's only this.
Smoke, as if coming from a chimney, somewhere up ahead. Perhaps there is a small settlement nearby.
Continue on. Settlement is down south. That's where I was going to head next. Thank God that wasn't an actual challenge or anything, because, you know, transporting people to join in with other expeditions and whatnot can easily go wrong. Thankfully, in this case, it didn't, but, well. There we go. I've got exactly 108 gathering points. So I can now gather wood and veg in 1 turn. They're attacking the village. Yep, they attacked the village. Okay, fine. That's just terrible. Change it up. That's better, but not good. Up front, please. Malicious spiders virtually do nothing. Right. Counter tactic. Remove card. That'll have to do. Oh, the Spider Queen has a lot of damage. Up the shielding, please. More. Discard the last card, and then I just get to play whatever I need. More shielding. This is going to result in a few injuries, isn't it? Well, here we go. Time to see what dies. Oh, that's... yeah, that's painful. Thankfully, the Spider Queen is dead, and all the spiders are now done for too. However, I noticed one of my guys is now bleeding to death, and it's the medic as well. Isn't that fun? 1 armor, 2 feint, and 1 folklore for a bad quality amulet. The sword in itself, 2 damage. Yeah, break that to pieces, that's useless. I should be concerned about the goblin warriors up there. How are you doing on food, guys? You have exotic fruits from, well, what was brought out to you. And you guys are gathering wood as well at the moment, aren't you? Right. I'm gonna retask everybody that I can on the gathering wheat. This isn't going to work out too well, is it, really? Dwarven Smith.
Wounds don't always have a chance.
Ah, hell.
Death can claim its pride.
Okay, medic's dead. At least oh, wait. No, they didn't. They're there. Well, it was only a matter of time before we lost a person. But losing the medic was not part of the plan. Okay. Time to investigate a somewhat issue back at base. Seven and 5, shield, 3 and 3. Intelligence, yeah, just give them that. That needs to go on a crafter, so ideally the dwarf smith can take it. Though his damage leaves something to be desired. But then, I never get them rolled into the offensive hand, which is what you want. Let's see, 1 person in need of armor, 2 people in need of armor. Is that the only... I've only got 2 armors in there. Christ. So everyone in my village is in need of armor. Okay. Well, that's not good. Yeah, that's pretty much single-handedly why there was an issue. How are you dwindling food? Oh wait, yeah, you're not allowed to eat the wheat. I see. Actually, no, I'm going to stop you from eating the wheat because we need it. Sorry, did you guys just gather veg as well? Yeah, you're still managing to gather it even if it is at a slow rate. Supplies, food, 670, 74 turns
Thea is
worth.
not an easy place to grow up in. Becoming
Medic.
an adult is an important
Replacement. Great, thank you. Tops. Yep, we have a new medic in the village. Who I just exiled, apparently. Get back in there. Okay. Equipment. 9 damage, 5 shielding. Needs armor. Alright, well, we were lucky enough to get the medic straight back, at the cost of a child, which is a little bit less than ideal. I have No spare armor even now. Well, I need to find a way to make armor. So, crafting time. Light armor. I have 11 scaled leather, which is enough. String. Scaled coat. 11 armor, 2 shielding. Yes, I'm gonna take the risk at making that. And my good old dwarf friend here can put that together. Yeah, that'll do it. The animals are back as well. Well, if that's the worst of the worries I've got right now, then tell you what I'll do. I'll send these up here.
Ambushed by a
Oh,
band of goblin bandits. They look starved and desperate, but eager to fight.
starved and desperate, but eager to fight. Yeah, that makes sense. Then again, just run no time to fight with goblins. 2 arms. Begin combat. Ah, I have the dwarf smith in my offense hand. Excellent. Right. Well, let's commence combat against these fools. Okay. Right. Dwarven smith next. Armor up. And I have a first action 15 on him as well. So, wait, what have they just buffed? Defense. That's fine, confuse him. And counter the tactics. Let's get rid of the last card. First action, the dwarf. And then, yeah, let's just pile in the attackers, I guess. Right, let's go. It's an annihilation time. One swing of the hammer should kill both of you. Oh my god, it nearly did as well. Well, we're done. Those goblin warriors didn't stand a chance.
Breaking a sweat. You are free to loot whatever they carried.
What's that? That is a living brooch. Distraction and speech. Sneak and hunt. Damages the enemy and heals you for the distraction amount. That's actually really damn good. I'm giving that to my hunter when I get back. That's terrible. That's terrible, but it's a shield. And that's actually alright. Whoa, I don't want to break that apart. That's traps. Alright, yeah. So, there was some good stuff there. Let's hold position. Oh, Christ. Okay. That's a big crow. But they're all deformed bats, ravenous crows, and various other things. The northern border area is getting a little haphazardly dangerous. However, that shouldn't really be much of a concern. Wheat, move across, bones, wicker, because wicker is actually useful. A weapon, shield, no armor. But then, those could be useful. Ostoya, equipment, Huntress. Huntress now has a shield. Huntress now has a blade. Albeit a 2-hander. Hang on, 7, 2, 2 and 4. Nah, it's better just to have that, I think. Yeah, 3 distraction, 1 speech, and the trap box to add more trap skill for hunting. Right, you can take shield with you. In fact, you know what? You take the shield. It's terrible, it's bad, and I can get a better one for my warrior. The axe you use is 11 damage. You're not even using anything. Buddy, take a hammer. Come on. Okay, you're not using anything either. Have that. That's too heavy for them. Alright. It's at least something.
Over the last few days, your villagers whisper of a strange visitor to their homes.
Oh, that looks
They
creepy.
say a woman was seen sitting by a stove, and the next morning, the whole family was sick with stomach cramps. The next day, the female was seen amongst the men and women in the fields, and those who saw her fell ill with a cough and could not work the next morning. Worse yet, she was seen at the playground with the little ones, and alas, they cried with a fever all night long. You realize that the creature must be a Liho, a trickster demon that brings ill fortune to those it taunts.
Try to
You lie in
ambush.
wait and set up an ambush. The female does appear, and your people are ready to strike her when a group of wraiths suddenly appear.
Forlorn wraiths and wraiths. Begin fighting. We'll do what we can to kill them off. 19 damage. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. Alright, well, yeah, put the dwarf smith in play. Wraiths. Huh, they already did damage. Put some shielding on the dwarf. First action needs to be played next. Right, Wraith. Okay, so, first things first. Wait, counter offense. That'll work to take out an offensive card, so yeah, let's do that. Right, get them all in close. Let's just pile it in. Right, attack. This is gonna really hurt. Alright. And the wraiths are done. We have no enemies on the attack field. We're done. Maybe a few wounds.
You have beaten the wraiths, still unsure of where they came from or their connection to the Liho. The Liho is gone, but you hear her manic laughter echoing in your ears. She does not return the next night, but you are unsure if it is your attack or something entirely different that made her go. Your elders shake their heads and fists, vowing that the Liho will one day return for more.
Well, if the Liho wants to return, bring it on. I'll be a little more ready next time. I mean, the +2 to folklore for the two of them is pretty good. The blessing of intelligence, meh. And the wounds will heal, I'm sure. Right, well. First things first, I suppose. Let's have a look at what we've got in the way of... Actually, you've got a decent amount of carry weight. That scaled coat. Yeah, throw it on the medic. He's important. Keep him alive. How are you not dying? 4 out of 13 HP. Guess you just got lucky, didn't you? Right. Well. Is there any other armor I can make at the moment? Armor. String. Spider silk. No, there isn't. Damn it. Right, well. One thing's for bloody sure. They've got 8 turns of food. But I don't want to send them up there. Let's stock them up. They have 40 vegetables, which I'm going to pass back to Ostoya, taking away all of their food. Man, things are going to get a bit tricky. Right, seaweed. Yeah, about half of it. Just because I want them on, you know, a long defensive duty. Starting with these. Let's do this. Attack them. Begin combat. I'm not going to put up with being bullied out of my own area by just enemies to the north in mass. There's no point in cowering. And, well, every civilization has its sink or swim moments. Let's just go for our good old sink or swim of our own. You've got 40 piercing damage coming your way. No matter what you put in front of it, it's gonna die first. Right, secondary. Counter tactics, let's remove an opponent. Another hulking rat. The bear entered confused. Make sure whatever that is dies. Counter tactic, remove another card. Get closer for the next turn. They're only playing the one. Ah, that's fair. Actually, put up the extra defense. I don't want to get hurt. And we can still take this. I'm gonna pass it. Well, they're gone. Fight phase 2. Bang, bear's dead. Wolf's dead, rat's dead. I kept back some of my people to avoid wounds. I'll keep it up. It's fine. Get in there. They only have a couple of hulking rats left. I don't think they'll be able to get through your defences. Whatever the case may be, finish them off easy. I'm not going to play any more cards. Why should I put them at risk? We're done. No wounds. A decent... Actually, that's a decent shield. Ribcage made of elven wood for back bracing. The rest of it's all kind of... you know. Not subpar, but not the best. And then, typically, we get something a little better this time. 4 and 4. I mean, you can easily carry that, right? It's probably not the best person to put it on, but, you know, we'll take what we can get.
Not an easy place to grow
Ah,
up,
excellent.
But alas, grow up we must.
Hmm.
One of your children has matured into a young adult. Becoming
Gatherer.
an adult is an important right.
I don't really want more warriors right now if I can't equip them with good stuff. Huh. Actually, one of our better gatherers, or our best gatherer, in fact. Wait, you know how to gather? Well, whatever. Hang on, how's Astoria only got... Never mind. I remember that I took half the food out of Astoria's granaries to feed my people. Bring it on. I'm happy with that. Simply because he's up front. Which is the best start one can hope for with this team. Ordinary spider. Spider queen. Whack a confuse on it. Whack shielding on the dwarf just for good measure. They've got a lot of them here. Put shielding up. They're gonna enter more confused allies to this fray. Well, that's just dandy. Alright, well, I'm gonna first action Natska, and then we're gonna get this over with. This better work according to plan. Alright, it worked. Finished. Done. Done. Dusted. No injuries? No injuries. And a decent hammer. 1 backstab, 1 armor, an ivory bracelet, and more spider silk. Not gonna lie, that's pretty damn useful. Although on who? Because the backstab and the armor... I mean, backstab's only ever really good on someone that has good sneak skills. 2 stealth, 15 stealth. There! Ivory bracelet on the gatherer. Or on the crafter. Right, let's go and attack these crows. Begin. Again, not using auto-resolve because it's OP. Right. Opponent's turn first. Is that really all you can do? That's nice. I'm guessing that I'm pretty much done with this opponent with just the offense that I have available. First action would be nice right about now. Do I have any other first actions? Just a level 1 for stealth. Counter the tactic to get rid of the crazed bee. First action. Shield dwarf just in case. I don't even need the rest of them. Let's just get this done. Yeah, I'm ready just to go straight to the fight phase. We're done. Nice easy 1 skull challenge. Hey, a hatchet. 5 damage. Terrible, get rid of it. Okay, well, that's it. I've effectively resecured my own land. As for what this is, well, I'm gonna find out.
You stumble across some...
Search.
One of the buildings. A strange-looking stone...
Skeletons! 1 skeleton and 4 hulking rats. Is this really all there was here? Fair that the skeleton comes out first, I suppose. 19 damage. No, 13 damage. You know what, whatever. It's not like I'm going to be concerned. Just throw that out and we're good. It's a counter tactic. Right, throw that out to make sure he's defended. Throw that out. And these 2 hulking rats are just going to get closer because they don't really have much they can do. Right, put Natska in, first action, and... just confuse one of them. Takes out a bit of damage for us. Skeleton's done. Rats are done. Rats are done. Easy win.
You search the buildings and discover a supplies store still intact.
Shield, 2 and 4, bad quality. Immediately break it. 6 armor, that's better than nothing. Alright. Is anyone in the party in need of armor? Believe the medic is, isn't he? Yes, but it's still out of his frickin' weight range. Get some strength on you, pal. It's out of your weight range, because the axe is heavy, though. Right. You can wear this, right? Not something I particularly want to give to you, though. But then... no, actually, I'm going to keep that back for my village. Not give it to my expedition. Unliving aren't really a danger. Head north. Meat. There's plenty of meat out north, but the snow slows progress. Out of nowhere, we're attacked. Right. I have to make do with this. Opponent's turn, Spider Queen moves first. Out of the tactical hand. Why would you even do that out of the tactical hand? Put it in. I mean, the Spider Queen is the one thing that can do damage. So, it isn't really a surprise that's been played out first. I'm just surprised it got played out of the tactical hand. Just means we can easily kill it while it's still sort of figuring out what's going on. 21 damage. Immediate first action means Spider Queen is immediately dead. And then the rest of these can just be mopped up like the dregs that they are. Be nice and easy just to wipe them out. Yeah, just play that and shield for the sake of it. Go on, play your last card. Then I'm just going to whack in a damage boost because why not? And here we go. Dead, dead. The dwarf may actually take an injury here. Not happy about that. My dwarf shouldn't be taking injuries, but he did. Concentration and gathering. What's concentration do again? Placed in the front of the last card. Well, it gives gathering as well. Not that intellect or hex challenges pop up that often, but that's terrible. Get rid of it. Yeah, definitely get rid of it. I've got better weapons on pretty much everyone else that's still alive. 18... No, 38. What am I doing? I'm reading the bloody amount of food they've got left wrong. Right, gathering. There you go. Bit of gathering skill for you. Right, what's that? That is a treasure area. Let's go scavenge, search. Corridors swarmed by some crazed bats. Deformed bats and hulking rats. Whatever. Just get it over with. Alright, that's my first move. Fairly self-explanatory. First action. Right. I mean, if they really do want to try this, they can by all means. It's not gonna stop me from wiping them out. Just in case. Right, counter offense, take out one of the hulking rats, and then yeah, just confuse it, throw in the dwarf, and we're ready to fight. Goodbye. Everything just gets smashed to pieces. And we're done. There we go.
You search the buildings and discover a supplies store still
Right.
intact.
Bird meat, meat, a sword, terrible, steel, fruit, and amber. I'll take that. Far from the worst that it could be. Daylight. Travel up here. I mean, here's a good place to camp for scavenging up some food. Right, meat. Yeah, I think I've changed up my plan. Let's get those two on meat. No, actually. Yeah, get those two on meat and her on bird meat. Yeah, that'll do. We got one person on meat. No, two people on meat, one on bird meat, just to get a bit more in the way of food supplies. Four enemies. 3 enemies. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick look down back at the village just to see what we got, because They do see quite far. Ah, the goblins are still messing around. Goblin Boar Rider and Goblin Warriors. Albeit that's a 3-star or 3-skull challenge, I think we could easily take it. I mean, I have 20 people now. Wait, 20? Did I miss something? I mean, I have a sufficient amount of gatherers. I didn't miss someone new coming into the village, did I? Right, well, now that they've started gathering meat and bird meat, they can eat the meat if they want it. I don't really care. Hang on. How close are they to harvesting everything? 1 turn, 2 turns. Right. They're going to the village. Hey, a new person. Another dwarf smith? What is this crap? It's like a +1 on attract dwarf. How am I getting these guys? In my last game I had like 2 buildings to attract dwarf on a total of like +4. Didn't get a single one the whole time. No, but +1 to attract dwarf attracts 2 of them. Alright, yeah, why not? I've just built the perfect watchtower that makes dwarves go, this looks like a dwarven place to live. And now, it pretty much is. Like, I've got a decent mix of dwarves and humans here. A light steps, you know some magic. Are you equipped with any weapons or armor? Anything when you arrived? Holy fucking hell. Okay, armor. Amazing. Sword. Seriously? That sword is just ridiculous. Perfectus. No joking. Moonstone and silver. Thank you. Yep. Win. Just don't need to care now. That dwarf smith's equipped to be just ridiculous. And the Villy's feather. I don't know where I got the Villy's feather from, but that's a damn nice spear. Also, extra shielding. The dewdrop. Here, equip that. And... my people are becoming kind of... really good. Take that off. Put that on. That thing gives 2 feint. What does feint do again? Social and tactical, deals double damage to damaged characters. Well, in that case, they're the social ones. That may have just saved us getting that extra person. Now that I have 3 dwarves...
bandits. They are charging at you and don't look eager to talk about it. You only have seconds to decide what to do.
2 arms. We fight them. We do what we must. We do what we must. If orcs want to challenge us, I'm not going to stop them. Holy crap, the damage! That was a first strike, too. Shield the dwarf, please. Counter tactic. That didn't get rid of anything. Ah, bollocks. Well, this may be an injury to death. Oh, God. Stop hitting him, please. That's just no good. Okay. 43! That would kill anyone close by. I just have to go for it and hope for the best. This is gonna be rough. Ugh. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you. Whoa, and the dwarf smith is gone. Gah! Get on your ass, you useless little fool.
You have defeated the orc ambushes.
We have a dwarf smith on his last
A few of them
legs.
have broken their weapons in a last act before dying, but perhaps some can be salvaged.
The beast slasher. 6 monster bones, 4 iron. Ooh, that was rough. Bird roast, I'm not going to complain. Exotic fruit. And a decent steel shield. Okay, well, they are camped. And also leveled up. What do we got? Dexterity, perception, health, strength, will, and strength. Seru, can you just hurry up and gain a strength point? I just need you to get 1. Dwarf Smith, armor increase. Tamira, perception. Boleslav, will. Nivika. Or. Is that just Nivika? I don't know. Not 100% on Czech and Slav names, to be honest. Gathering attractiveness. Not the best, but hey, I'll take it. We need someone who's a good talker, and she certainly shapes up to be the person.
The night was restless, filled with uneasy dreams and strange sounds rummaging through the village. As the sun finally rose, you began your day's chores, and all seemed fine, but alas, it was not so. Within hours you discover dead animals lying by the village well, and soon after, people begin feeling sick. Your well has been poisoned. Without water, your people will not survive long, not while they are ailing. But you also need to clean your well to restore order. One of your rangers marks 2 spots on the map. One location with the right herbs to help the poisoned, but they are just herbs, so may not help everyone in time. Or the second location where you can find a water spirit. The spirit has the power to cleanse your well and heal your people. But remember, spirits are fickle creatures and could trick you. They are both far, so you will likely only get...
Find the herbs. Okay, so... No. I mean... Risky, but I'm gonna do it. Ah, shit. This is where things get ridiculous now, because I've got a massive stock of wood, so it'll take ages. Absolutely ages, just to filter it down to what I need. Take 10 logs with you. As for the overall food situation... Just take, I don't know, 20 bowls of cooked greens with you. Where is it? Down there, the place of interest. Head over the hills. It's your safest bet.
You fall through the ground into
What?
a dark and stale
No!
tunnel. The fall was rough, but it is possible to make
Oh,
your
not
way
this,
back up.
man. I'm gonna lose a person for this. Shit. Try to climb back up. Again. Oh, hell yeah, you're done for. This isn't gonna work. The huntress has just fucked me royally here. This ain't gonna work at all, is it? No. You failed. You have lost the challenge because there's
You
only
failed.
one
You
person.
venture
Go
deeper
forth.
and deeper in. You
Go
feel a
left,
slight
seems like the
draft
way out.
from the left tunnel, and so you believe this one will lead you out. To the right, however, you turn
Continue.
left and travel. As
Go
you
for the
walk
door.
towards the door, you are met by an old dwarf. He looks
Yeah.
longingly at the doors, then turns to you.
These tunnels were once the gateway to our home. During the darkness, the gates have been shut forever to defend against the evils outside.
Yes, I know why
And yet
it's been
honor
shut
does
forever
not
to
permit
defend against
leaving
it.
these halls unprotected. You fell through. The shame. These walls were meant to last.
There's no way in hell you're going to convince 3 dwarves on your own. Nope, you're going to die in here. That's how this is going to go. Typical that you would fall through the floor, you idiot.
Ah, you in put.
Begin combat. Let's do what we have to do. And that is die. 59 damage. 65, no, 35, 45, yeah, done. They're really strong.
Dwarves prove too strong. Your party is
Dead.
lost forever. for even when you tried looking for the collapsed entrance, it was nowhere.
Yeah, they killed him. Alright, we lost the Huntress. Good riddance. If you're that stupid you can't even work out what the hell to do when stepping on rocks, you don't deserve a place in my village. Especially considering you're a huntress. You're supposed to be, you know, quick, fleet of foot, and not stupid. But, well, that was disproven, obviously. Whatever. Counter-tactic one of the spiders out. Alright, he's still hurt. That's probably not for the best then, but... Right, counter-tactic, remove. Last card to be played. Add extra shielding. Get closer. Go in and get closer. Let's do it. Good, you attacked the right thing first. Proud of you. Can you not hurt the dwarf? I don't appreciate the fact the dwarf is already dying. A ring. 2 distraction, 1 armor, 1 gathering. That's actually good. Spider silk and then the jerky. Right, well, one thing's for damn sure. If he isn't bleeding anymore, which he's not, then can we pack up and go south quickly? Quicker than that, preferably. Get away from the village, you... I'm being tested. Right, let us fight then. You insufferable goblin morons. That was unnecessary and way too overpowered. I'm not having that. Get him up front. Get the second in there. I know he may take a hit, but there are limits to these idiots. And they are about to take a hell of a lot of pain for what they've just done. Welcome to your deathbeds, fools. I look forward to seeing you all die. Everyone just get closer. No valid target for the get closer skill. I'm sorry, that means just get in there. Right, kill everything. Literally everything. Deserved. Break that to pieces. Keep that handy. And that sword as well. The dwarf smith took an injury. That's fine. Let's go, let's go. Pick it up. Place of interest. We made it.
You find us a clip. The
Let's
trick
get
is,
picking.
only plants harvested at the right time will prove of any use. You must therefore find the right ones and pick them fast.
Begin the challenge for intellect. 7 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage. It has to do. Nine attack power. Shield him. They got a first strike out of that. Not fair. Still, that's not what I care about here particularly. support. Just get closer then. There's no risk of failing this, I don't think. Alright. This is where it's really gonna get bad. Yep, they removed the dwarf. This is not gonna go well, is it? But I'll do what I have to. 11 damage. Sheesh. Right. Well, counter tactic, remove. Put in. Put a shield on. Man, this game's starting to get a bit brutal out of nowhere right now. Not fun. Yeah, just took out my best. That's not good. I don't have much attack power left. Seems my people are really getting this just well and truly out of place. Oh hey, my battery's low. Thanks for that. Irrelevant notification. Alright, there we go. Should be on charge now. Alright, that's still got a hell of a lot of health. Get in closer. It's got 11 attack power, so it has the power to remove one person every fight phase. Yeah, I think we failed. Yeah, we have. God damn. We failed by the narrowest of margins because it took out the right person. You've got to be fucking kidding me.
You only found a tiny amount of the herbs, enough to cure just one person.
Lovely. So what does the rest of the bloody venomous poison decide to do? Hang on, is it just that party that were affected? Ah, not what I wanted to do. Screw that noise. Mustn't be anyone there then. Heavily poisoned. So that's just gonna kill everyone else, is it? That ain't good. I need to find out everyone who's afflicted. So there's 1, 2, 3. Ah shit, one of the dwarf smiths. Four, 5. Anyone in this party also affected? No. Very well. Then I shall run what risks I have. Everything goes so well and then gets shit on.
You find the solitary.
Yes, indeed I can, but I haven't survived as long as I have by running a charity. If you wish to be healed, you will do me a favour. Beware, for healing wounds I require food and wood as payment, as well as a favour. But I am warning you, even if you fail the favour, I still take the goods. Poisons are cheaper, I only require a favour. So, do you need to be cleansed of a poison or wounds?
Right. So why did that give me the option of both here? Wounds. Right, well, this is what I'm gonna have to do. Right, Dwarf Smith. Dwarf Smith, because they're both heavily poisoned. 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 Right. I know this is kind of insanity, but needs must as the devil drives, as the saying goes. I'm gonna need to get everyone cured of poison. So the herbalist's hut, I have to go. Take 70 wood with you. It's enough. As for the food, this is the only time I'm going to allow them to take a decent amount out of Ostoya. Right, now, what else do I need? I think that's everything I'll need. Yeah, it's good enough. Second expedition. Go to the herbalist's hut, please. This is not something I had planned for the village. You guys can just go and gather food.
A figure of a woman crossing the village square was seen just before sundown, but no one knows who she was. She wore dead flowers on her head, and her face was filled with sorrow. Your sleep this night is restless and uneasy, plagued by gruesome nightmares.
That sounds familiar. A Vieshi?
You know that the woman is likely a Tesknica, known as the Longing Demon, a sorrowful creature, seeking to bring melancholy into the hearts of those she touches. Although Tesknica usually roam cemeteries. But then again, what is Thea now if not a tomb of the Forsaken? But when the demon appears again, ready to place its sorrowful kiss onto the lips of your people, a ray of perfectly white light engulfs the creature, and a female figure made of the light stands before you all. The figure gently places her hand on the demon's face and kisses it. The Longing Demon transforms into a ghost of a young woman, no longer filled with sadness, but joy and hope instead. The Lady of the Light disappears, and the Longing Demon blows a kiss to all your people, who are now filled with the blessing of Lada.
That's a really nice turn of events and all, but I've got bigger problems, you know? Let's go!
You find the solitary hut.
Yes,
We told you
indeed
can
I
cure them
but
both.
I haven't survived as long as I have by running a charity. I
Poison,
want
please.
blood from the venom that infects it, but I need a favour. You see, I play this game with my friend. It is a tactical game. We both have an army made of wooden models, and we built this mock-up map. And well, our armies fight against each other. But you see, I had a bit too much herbal medicine and cannot think straight. I will get myself sober and you play the game. If you win, I'll give you the cure. If you lose, well, you know, I won't. Deal?
Deal. Begin. My people aren't the most tactically minded, which is not useful. However, I will do what I must. Nine offense. Level 4. Plate. Shield. I sense another loss coming. Yeah, this is a loss, alright. Okay, fine. And I have a rather large problem, don't I? Friggin' hell. Today's just going horribly, ain't it? Get in there and get shielded. Nope, this is a loss. The fact that it's random as to what you attack kind of fucks things over. I'm just gonna give. There's no point. I can't defeat that with one person
you
left.
tried, I give you that. But alas, as I said, I am no charity.
Fuck you. Heartily. Get my two groups together. Oh, I'm not allowed to because it's a quest space. Why is there not just an alternative option like there is on PC for that bollocks? I have no time to waste with this crap.
Getting heavy. The wind picks up and thunder strikes. You try to step aside carefully.
Everyone's already dying here. This is gonna be another bloody loss, ain't it? Fine. This is where this playthrough ends, it seems. Come and get me, you pieces of absolute fucking garbage. Get in there. .14 piercing damage. And get enough shielding on them to survive a turn. This is still going to be bloody dreadful. I can either confuse it and remove damage from the opponent, or buff shielding. And I'm going to confuse. That's all I have left to do. Typically would happen when I'm trying to consolidate them. But then no, of course. Kill everything. I don't want to waste time here. Eight damage. Is that all you can muster? Fine enough. Get in closer. Be shielded. Let's finish this off. Guess we'll be taking some more wounds aboard.
You defeated the Villi. The storm dies down and the skies clear.
I'll take what I can get from that. That still isn't good. Can my other group please join with those guys?
You find the
Okay.
herbalist.
Told you can
indeed
cure
I
any
can,
poison or
but I haven't
wounds.
survived as both
Both.
you say. That will be pricey. First, you pay me the 30 food and 5 wood pieces. Then you will go to a small cave nearby and argue with some stupid siren to get them to give me their feathers. Don't harm them, though. Only talking. And because this is a tough task, I will give you a poultice that will keep you healthy for a while after.
No deal.
You find
Poison's all I need to get rid of right
But I
now.
I will cleanse your...
Deal. Begin. Now I have a massive, massive force. Just gonna immediately play the Dwarven Smiths. I want everything here to suffer. This tactical challenge is just the start. My people are heavily poisoned. I don't have time to piss around with a fucking quest. People are gonna die here. I know how many. Probably all of my dwarves. The people I'm so bloody fond of keeping me safe are gonna die first. Ugh. I really just hate this game right about now, you know? The like heavy poison in the well and all. It's just totally unnecessary. But I'm just gonna basically overwhelm them with sheer numbers right now. There's no point to not. It's like every point of damage I can do probably is gonna outpace these things. So let's just get straight bloody to it. Yes? Right. And straight through, no issues with all of the challenge. It's just done.
Well done. You did your part, so I will do mine. Here, take this. Drink it whole and try not to gag. Now, time for me to get back to work. Come.
Thanks. Bye. No movement allowance. People are gonna die and... Come on. No one did. No one died? No one died. Please, I refuse to believe that'll happen again. Everyone camp. We just gather sandstone and gather wood. I might be able to gather enough in the way of sandstone, and do not do that again. Yeah, I can gather enough in the way of sandstone for 2 things. As for the wood, I don't want to try and gather more.
The skies darken, the air becomes thick and stuffy, and a chilling silence befalls the land.
Tyrion,
Then a
fuck
hungry
you.
rumble tears across the land, and the sky is torn by a white flash of Perron's fury.
Yeah,
A thundering
great.
storm cuts through the skies, and your village is in its path.
Uh-huh. What's gonna happen?
The storm rages for hours on end. Thunder strikes from the heavens, bringing destruction and fear. Trees fall before your eyes. Stones fly as the angry winds blast into every corner of the land. Fires break out where the angry hand of Perron hits hardest. As your people try to stay safe, the storm is nearly over, but the last few angry thrusts seem more vicious than ever. One of the people, terrified and confused by the chaos, runs out into the open and finds shelter under a tree. You run after the fool and try to take them back to a safer place.
Oh,
but a
it was the
thunder
medic.
strikes the tree
Yeah,
they were
good.
hiding under.
The medic was the
Both
one that
receive
ran
some
away.
burns,
Of course it
but you
was.
see the
Of course
tree
you're an
fall
idiot.
Where your friend stood just seconds ago.
People are hurt, but that's nothing new. Still heavy wounds, eh? Who's still heavy wounds? No one in the main party. That's someone at home. Ah, okay. Yeah, alright then. Yeah, your stupidity in the storm got you near killed. How freaking wonderful. You are the worst person. Right. Retask. You. Right. You, and you, and you. You were at the village, initially. You were with the group. You were at the village. You were... I don't know whether you were with us or not. You guys definitely were. You weren't. And one of you were. What is your equipment? Right. So it's the one with 26 health that was... Yeah. It was the one with 26 health that was at base. So that would be you. Right. Put the sandstone back, put the moonstone back, put the amber back, put the malachite back, the leather, the fur leather, the bones, the monster bone. Most of the wood can go back. We only need like 20 of it. The dark wood, the iron, the steel, the ancient bones, all of the meat, all of the bird meat, the wheat, and everything else. Okay, that and that. the armor, cooked food, and all of that can stay with us. Now we find out whether anyone dies. Everyone survived the heavy poisoning. Well, isn't that fortune? Jesus, I feel like I earned it after all the hassle I went through. Okay, well, now that that's all over, I can get back to equipping my people properly. So what do we got? You're completely unequipped of anything. Isn't that just fantastical? Right, townspeople. Despite my efforts to help the medic, he's still just not being responsive. Hang on. That's just purely worse. That's a really bad training sword. It's that one, isn't it? Yeah. Why did I just move it over there? I want to break it to pieces. Dismantle it into wooden amber. Okay. That is actually rather good. What about shielding? Armors. Can we have that armor over here? And the ring. I also want the button. That'll do. Right. -1 damage plus 1 shielding and a dexterity point. It's far from the worst, but gathering skill of 6. Gathering skill of 6. You should be the bloody priority with the armor. Here. That serves better than your little hatchet. Then again, that serves even better than that. Just give armor and gathering. Yes, you can have that. Armor, definitely on you. Right then. At least I have my people kitted out. The expedition's still 10 strong. Yeah, I guess the expedition was 10 strong. Pretty sure you were back at base originally. I didn't have an extra gatherer with me, so you're going back. Right. Production. Let's get everyone back onto their old jobs, aye? Lay, harvesting that. So, that is 190, 2 harvests. You help harvest the wood. Right, now, crafting. Armors. We still don't have enough spider silk to make an armor. Disappointing. I do have a research point, which I am going to spend on locating spider silk. Do I know of anywhere it can be harvested, though? I do not. Probably down here somewhere. It's never too far. Where are my expedition? Right, the expeditionals can head out and do what I ask them to do, which is just right now to wait there. I didn't notice the unliving down there. That didn't end the turn when I told it to. Right. Gather up veggies. Right, that does enough. Okay. Let's hope that heavy poisoning bollocks doesn't happen again. That's fine, they're 3 wolves, they're not really a big threat. Right, once I've gathered up enough food, then I'm gonna head...
It's shaken with many people get bruised and thrown about, but you find some useful minerals.
Plus 3 wounds each, Jesus, that's unnecessarily much, innit? Alright, well, whatever. The giants have started waking. And I need to do something about that.
The whole land is shaken.
Again?
Many people get bruised and
What the hell is this gonna kill my people?
Some useful minerals.
Sheesh. Bloody giants, man.
The night is quiet and calm, but suddenly the ground shakes beneath your feet. You feel the grumbling of the earth, and you fear Mokosh's wrath is upon you.
Begin the physical challenge. Like this physical challenge will be actually a challenge. Might as well counter a tactic. Get one of the tactical hand out of there. Give a bit of extra shielding. Right, so it's dexterity that helps with this. Everybody in. Get closer. Let's just overwhelm the physical challenge with numbers. Smashed it. Yeah, we're done. That physical challenge was easy.
Series of distant thuds and groans, then several short yet violent rhythmic shakes. Then, slowly, the sounds and the tremors move away.
3
There are
XP
strange
and a
noises in
research.
your village
Huh?
at night. As you prepare to go to sleep and take one last look out of the windows, you see that the ground seems to be moving. You shout to your fellow villagers and soon realize that your home is swarming with rats.
Try to kill them all. Let's do it. There's a lot of them. And there could be injuries. But at the end of the day, I just want rid of them. That's all I want. Discard. Fat rats actually do quite a bit of damage. Shielding. First action to move forward. They're getting a lot of stacks in there. I have faith in my people. Though this definitely was a risk. Taking on this many rats at once could prove dangerous. Let's do what we can. Kill off what we've got. Well, we have a death. We have 2 deaths, potentially. Right, gut the fat rats. Good. 3 deaths. Possibly 4. Alright. Shielding. Played. First action, shift forwards. Get in there, get in there, and get in there. Right, kill what we've got. Alright. 1 down. 2, 3. All of them are dead. Took on a lot of heavy wounds though.
And attack aggressively, with more risk to yourselves. The gambit pays off, and you slaughter all of the rats before they are able to do any real damage in your village.
11 and 2. Gather up the dead rats. We're probably going to lose people here. It was a risk, but it's the only way to get away with it. Health, 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 health. Perception, strength, dexterity, strength, health. Health, perception, speech, medic, strength, will, health, health. Gathering strength and folklore. That's not bad. How many people are still at risk of death, though? Still 4. 3 of the gatherers. 1 warrior. I've just got that feeling.
Your village is swarmed by the wailing wraiths. They are a force of pure darkness, a menacing wave of tormented souls who seek nothing. You know an old ritual that involves a test of your endurance.
Alright, gained an intelligence point on one of my villagers, simply because they knew of a folk ritual. Thankfully, probably thanks to leveling up to get that folklore, to get the wraiths to go away without cursing my people. Which, yeah, I'm happy about. Get rid of the offense card. They've got 2 probably confused cards now. No, only 1, because I'm going to just go, yeah, you know what, pal? Can you just get lost? Right. Well. Now good stuff happens. Because I had a decent prep. Counter-offensive 30. Jeez. The hell? That's insanity. Right, let's do it. It's a folklore ritual, which we've also just completely smashed. Not even a challenge.
Your willpower proves stronger than the malicious.
Anyone
force
gain
of the wailing
permanent?
wraiths.
Ah,
This
good.
time, none of your people died, and some feel blessed.
Yes, and 1 gained 1 permanent armor point, which is good. Are you kidding? No one died? I'm just super happy that, like, good luck has befallen my people this episode. And on that note, on losing and replacing a medic, which is not the worst thing in the world considering the tragedies to befoul, I'm going to call it there, because it's on a high note and I've been rather annoyed the whole thing. Oh, actually, you know, nah, I'll deal with those next time. It's 3 wolves, they ain't going to do much. But I've got a decent amount of food. Got a good income now, actually. good amount of income from wood and seaweed. What about the expedition? They're starting to amass a good amount of vegetables and wood, which is good for long haul. So, all's looking up. But until next time, bye for now, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this one. I kind of did and didn't. This game's a bit of a roller coaster when it decides to be a dick. Anyway, see you around.